Yeah, so I want to welcome everybody here. My name's Lou Sagar. I'm the founder and CEO here at the Alchemist Kitchen in Soho in New York. And we know some of you may have had the fun to be able to visit with us or be a customer of our Elixir Bar and Apothecary here in Soho. And many of you may be aspiring to come visit us in Soho. We're waiting for you, but may not have had the opportunity. Tonight, we're going to be talking with Amy Fox, who is a really great facilitator, teacher, student of plant medicines and the ethos that we're all trying to embrace around the power of plants, power of the mushroom. And we're going to be focusing on the whole concept of integration for those of us who are microdosing, or maybe you haven't been microdosing, but maybe you're considering it. Maybe you're just tapping in, listening in. This is what community building is about for us, which is getting people included and feeling included into this experience of microdosing for health and healing. Amy, it's so great to have you. What would be great is, I think, is if you could just give us a little background, what your personal history has been, and how you've come to be doing the work that you're doing today.
Sure. So hi, everyone. My name is Amy Fox. I'm a facilitator in a certain methodology called imetics, which is the study of relational intelligence and how we relate to everything and how we create meaning in our lives due to those relationships. And what I mean by that is everything that we engage with in our life, we have a relationship with, whether that's food or emotions or other people. We all have this relational intelligence and this meaning-making process around it. And so I have been studying imetics and different plant medicines to help create meaning or shift meaning in people's lives, and how to help people really embody their own meaning-making process so that they have more choice in their lives, so that they feel more liberated in their lives. So there's more self-love and love for others and compassion for others. So yeah, integration is a huge part of that process. And let's see, I got into the work about 7 years ago. And what brought me in it actually was a deep sense of despair through my divorce. And I started with plant medicine to find a new way to create meaning in my life from that point. So, and I have not only have I've witnessed profound changes in others, but my own path and process has been profound as well. Yeah.
The let's see if we can, between the experience you have and I have, see if we can get a good embrace of what integration is intended to be. And so maybe you could start, and then I'll complement.
Yeah.
How you introduce the concept of integration when consuming any plant medicine, any version, medicinal, psychoactive, but mushrooms and plants. How do you articulate that?
So integration is the process of coming into wholeness and balance. And so when we explore these different energetics, these different plant medicines, we're exposed to new insight about ourselves and others. And sometimes the body needs time to catch up after those expansive moments or those realization or those downloads. So integration is really about bringing that into your wholeness, bringing it all into balance after you have, well, while you have and during these big downloads, because sometimes these new energetics that come in are ones that we haven't felt before, you know, deep sense of self-love and compassion. Sometimes that can be a new feeling for us. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I think that from the experience I've had working with, several hundred, patients and clients, is what I'm learning is that, people often talk about this as a journey, right? The macro goal that we're all interested in is personal growth. And if we can be focused on that process, that journey of personal growth, which has broad parameters,
Mm-hmm.
so that we comfort each other in that way.
Mm-hmm.
The preparation for undertaking microdosing protocols, plant medicine experiences, is of course very important in terms of setting intention and putting yourself in the right sense of safety and security. And but the integration seems to me to be very neglected, because we'll have a situation where we have many people going off and getting inspired, momentarily inspired. I'm going to go to Costa Rica. I'm going to take that sweat lodge for a week.
Right.
I'm going to do these different medicines. And then, my life will be forever changed, and then
Yeah.
they come back to rainy weather,
Oh yeah, well, exactly. I mean, that's the problem. That's the perceived problem of it, is that we actually just end up facilitating ourselves in that
Yes,
process, because we don't, when you go off to somewhere like that and you're blasted off and then you come back, you can be left ungrounded, and then the only tools you have are what you already know. So
yes,
that's why community is so important.
yes, yes. And I think that, on many of the teachers, the hosts of these types of retreats and experiences, maybe not for a lack of intention, but the physical logistics. You're going somewhere, you're going to be together for a while, and then you're leaving that
Right.
physically. You're
Yes.
returning to your own physicality.
Yeah.
And it's very hard, very often, even for teachers who have the utmost interest and compassion and passion for integration, they
Sure.
can't facilitate it.
Yeah.
It's tea in the morning, and everybody got to go and catch a plane.
Mhm.
So I think one of the things we're really wanting to do with you, Amy, and with the people that we're touching, is how do we use integration to become friends with the people in our community,
Yeah.
develop new friendships, develop new collaborations.
Yeah.
I'd much rather work with people who are already adopting the ethos of the mushroom and the spirit of that. The trust level is much higher. We're living in a time of great mistrust. So integration, isn't that just an ongoing,
Forever.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And I think integration is about the body. It's about coming into, it's really because being in your body with the energetics, and finding home there with it. And like, with the sense of belonging that you feel when you're in community, also helps you feel your own belonging, like because that's what these medicines are doing, are creating this memory of belonging, that you have this innate belonging that you have coming into this world too. So
Yes.
it's important. It's important to connect with others. We're all going through these processes, whatever they may be. Everyone's intention for engaging in these plant medicines and the energetics is different, but we're actually all here for the same reason, which is to create more balance in our lives. And we can all relate with each other and mirror each other in that. And then feeling that sense of community helps you feel less alone in your own process, whatever that is.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.